Hey everybody, Marcel Ernie Racing News. Well, look what I am here on Chrystia Freeland's Twitter, because I came across this tweet from 22 hours ago. Local grocery stores like Rabba here in Toronto are the cornerstone of so many communities. And I stopped by this afternoon to speak about the Grocery Rebate, which is delivering inflation relief to 11 million Canadians and families today. Well, what do we all think about this, guys? We got to read the comments because it is hilarious and truth. First, we'll look at this ridiculous photo where it looks like she got her hand chopped off for stealing groceries. Or right there, look at that. Missing a hand, that's what would be more realistic, right? And then there's the owner of Rabba, the grocery store. We're going to get into him a little further, doing a little podium. So is Rabba a donator to the Liberal Party? Is she advertising Liberal donators? Let's get into the comments. Canadians are lucky to shop at No Frills and the dollar store. You are out of touch, gross Marie Antoinette. And then here we have In the Okanagan that I follow, who shared a story from Andy Lee. Founder of Rabba Fine Foods, Jack Rabba, with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. There's the photo below. Nice to see you folks advertising for each other. Looks like Jack has been pretty good to the Liberal Party. Donations which are worth several times what the maximum grocery rebate is. Lucky you. There you have it. There's Jack. And what Jack made a donation in 2017 for $1,454. And he made, fiscal year of event to date. And he did another donation for $1,422.97 the same day. He did two donations the same day. It's very strange. Liberal Party of Canada, July 20th, 2017. Yeah, wild, guys. So, it looks like a little bit of team effort going on here. The president of Rabba Foods, Rick Rabba, is a Liberal Party donator. She's been all over this. Let's back up. So continuing for the comedy. Melissa says, you look very proud to advertise that 11 million people can't afford food in Canada. This used to happen to thieves in ancient times. Can anyone see it? He's talking about her hand. That's why I mentioned that. The old hand chop off. Yeah, I see it, Ace. What a ridiculous waste of time and taxpayer dollars. The man who picks your pocket of 100 and gives you back 10 is not doing you any favors. Roughly 12% of the U.S. population is on food stamps. Canada is now providing similar aid to nearly 1/3 of its population. A total disgrace, even more so because the government is giddy about it. Also in the name of fighting inflation. This will make it even worse. This photo op is inappropriate, says Auntie. Amanda, this is like calling 7-Eleven a grocery store. Not technically wrong, but not likely where someone receiving this rebate should shop for staples if they want to stretch their budget, right? And Jeremy, life has literally never been less affordable. This will be so much better when the rest of India and Africa pile into the city. And here's fun, acceptable views. Stop sending our money to Ukraine so all Canadians can afford to eat. Next, Roberto. This is zero chance you stopped by because you did it. I am sure the angry mob of hard-working taxpayers would have had less than kind words for you. Yeah, she didn't just... First of all, there's a podium and everything. She didn't just stop by. It was a set-up photo op with her bodyguards outside. And nobody else is allowed in the store. Exposed forever. What are you doing to reduce taxes? And here's unacceptable Canadian girl. In an act of kindness and generosity, the Canadian Liberal government graciously gave back a fraction of the money they stolen from Canadian peasants by giving one-time grocery rebate to almost no one. And Gabby, why do 11 million Canadians need relief? What did you do? Tasty BH, hey, Care Freeland. Why do over 25% of your citizens need a grocery rebate to afford basics like groceries? Doesn't seem like something we should be bragging about. Where's your accountability for the role you played in this? What are you doing to fix it? One person says, where is this? And then another one, Donkey, says, get the heck out of here. You did get more cottage cheese. You stole from 30 million Canadians, spent it on yourselves, and then give us, not me, peanuts back. Terrible. Here's Schwalp. Hey, Chrystia, my famine friends in Canada don't need you to give them their own money back. Literally nobody needs you in the Canadian fascist government for anything. Time to defund you And for that, you get the chance to look for a proper job instead of parasizing on humans. And then another guy says, right in front of the vegetables, so fitting. And then Visual says, laugh aloud, the guys who qualify for the grocery rebates don't shop at Rabba. Absolutely, yeah, probably really expensive food, you know, organic, fake organic, who knows. Exactly, I only went to Rabba's handful of times in the last 35 years, laugh out loud, when it was convenient, never thought of going back. This PR campaign is absurd as the temporary rebate it promotes. What should it be the news in that 11 million Canadians don't earn enough to pay for their groceries and the government chooses instead to fund the food corporations with Canadian taxes? Here we have emergency housing. Who just brings a giant podium and camera crew with them shopping? Oh yeah. Next one, Adam. All they do is waste our money and gaslight us about it. Food stamps. Here's Deborah. Boosting food stamps for the poor because they made prices so high. How much PST did they make off of groceries being high priced? Good point. That's more taxing on higher pricing, right? Of inflation. More money that they get to play with and have properties that hold value as well. Of us who don't own all these properties just lose 100% of our value of money over time. Why are there no prices on the groceries for sale? Show us your shopping cart with everything you could get that with that rebate. Yeah, that's a great one. Yes, $1 per day. That is not a gift, and only for those poor enough to be eligible. The middle class is getting poorer and poorer every day under your government. Anyways, guys, we could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. It doesn't seem I haven't found one positive comment yet. Bribing Canadians with their own money, pretty innovative. So the consensus of Canada is here in the comments as we go through it. If I went and read 100 comments, we might find one, positive one in the sense that it's just the Liberal Party jackknife just throwing in his anonymous booster. Making life more affordable by giving back a small fraction of the money you've taxed away, which is what made life so unaffordable in the first place. Here's Ghost Blue. Okay, let me get this correct. You mess up the economy so much that you're now doing a victory lap with the fact that you had no choice but to bail out those families that live below and barely above the poverty line. I certainly do not begrudge them the help as they need it, but them to help them as needed. But honestly, it's not enough. Have you seen the cost of groceries? I spent $90 on a few no-name basics the other day. Well, there is a feather in your cap, said no one ever. Okay, guys, Ernie Racing News. You can go on and read more if you want. Just, we got the consensus. Cheers.